In the violent, loud world of elite heavyweight boxing, global champions are usually famous for flashing massive diamond chains, throwing toxic insults at press conferences, and living wild, chaotic Hollywood lifestyles. But in the middle of this multi-million-dollar madness stands a deeply religious, terrifying warrior who completely refuses to follow the traditional blueprint. His name is Oleksandr Usyk. He is the undisputed heavyweight king of the world, commanding a staggering net worth of over $60 million. Yet behind the historic wealth, the massive championship belts, and a legendary career, lies a deeply emotional story of survival, a humble childhood built on pure poverty, and a secret garage that completely shocks car enthusiasts. This is the raw, unfiltered story of how a skinny kid from Ukraine conquered the globe without ever losing his soul to material greed. To truly understand the unyielding mental strength of this champion, we must first travel back to his humble roots. Oleksandr Usyk was born in Simferopol, Crimea, during the final days of the Soviet Union. His family lived in a tiny, freezing apartment with barely enough money to purchase basic daily food. As a young boy, Usyk was terribly fragile and suffered from a severe lung disease that forced him to spend months inside a local hospital. Doctors warned his mother that if he didn't start a high-performance physical sport, he might not survive his teenage years. This brutal health scare was the exact moment a warrior was born. Behind every punch Usyk throws in the boxing ring is the powerful spirit of his father, Oleksandr Usyk Sr. His father was a military veteran who taught him discipline, hard work, and deep Christian faith. In 2012, after Steph-like discipline led Usyk to win the Olympic gold medal in London, he rushed back to Ukraine to show his father the ultimate prize. Tragically, just days before he arrived, his father suffered a fatal heart attack. Usyk arrived home.
I miss my father.
His father's cold hands inside the coffin. A heartbreaking trauma that permanently fueled his obsession with global dominance. While other modern heavyweight boxers rotate through toxic relationships and public scandals, Usyk's personal life remains completely rock solid. He met his beautiful wife, Yekaterina Usyk, while they were ordinary teenagers sitting in a high school classroom in Ukraine. Long before the multi-million-dollar paychecks arrived, Yekaterina stood by his side through the freezing winter training camps. Today, they share a beautiful family with 3 children, and Yekaterina acts as his ultimate financial and emotional anchor, ensuring that the dangerous temptations of global fame never destroy their household. When Usyk officially entered the professional boxing ranks, boxing promoters in America initially laughed at his style. He was a cruiserweight moving up to the heavyweight division, facing massive giants like Anthony Joshua, who outweighed him by over 20 pounds. But Usyk utilized an advanced, hypnotic boxing style built on endless footwork, rapid-fire southpaw combinations, and unmatched ring intelligence. He completely dismantled Anthony Joshua twice in front of 60,000 screaming fans, paralyzing the entire sports world and printing his first historic $20 million paycheck. Today, Oleksandr Usyk's financial fortress is at an all-time historic peak. His legendary undisputed battle against Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia generated a staggering pay-per-view revenue, boosting his total career net worth past the $60 million mark. Through clever real estate acquisitions in Kyiv, massive athletic brand sponsorships with global entities, and his own corporate sports management team, Usyk has silently transformed himself from a poor Ukrainian boy into a calculated multi-million-dollar sports CEO. Despite his deep humbleness, Usyk possesses a highly fascinating, hidden obsession with high-performance automotive engineering. His custom car collection reflects the taste of a true eccentric multi-millionaire. His absolute favorite daily driver is a massive, aggressive Mercedes-Benz G-Class G-Wagon, customized with a blacked-out military aesthetic. But what completely shocks fans is his rare, vintage six-wheel vehicles and customized luxury SUVs built for pure survival rather than showing off at Hollywood red carpets. The crown jewel of his automotive empire is a completely custom-built 1968 Ford Mustang. Usyk spent thousands of dollars restoring this historic American muscle car, transforming it into a dark, customized beast with modern high-performance engines. For Usyk, this car represents the raw, old-school American power that he completely respects, and he is regularly spotted driving it through the streets of Europe, blending his Ukrainian heritage with classic luxury culture. If you watch any Oleksandr Usyk fight, you will notice that he never enters the ring without crossing himself and wearing a massive religious icon. His deep Christian Orthodox faith is not a public relations stunt. It is his absolute survival guide. He spends hours praying in complete silence before stepping into a multi-million-dollar arena, openly stating that his physical strength comes directly from God and that his boxing championship belts are simply temporary earthly possessions that mean nothing in eternity. The definitive peak of his boxing career manifested when he stepped into the ring against the towering, undefeated giant Tyson Fury to crown the first undisputed heavyweight champion in over 24 years. Fury used intense psychological warfare, mocking Usyk's size and calling him a regular middleweight. But in the 9th round, Usyk unleashed a terrifying, rapid-fire combination that completely broke Fury's face, nearly sending him through the ropes and securing a historic victory that permanently sealed Usyk's legacy as the greatest fighter of his generation. When the devastating war erupted in Ukraine, Usyk completely shocked the sports world by putting his boxing career on hold. He refused to sit in a luxury mansion in Monaco or Miami. Instead, he flew directly into Ukraine, picked up a military automatic rifle, and joined a local territorial defense battalion alongside ordinary citizens. He spent weeks patrolling the dangerous streets, risking his $60 million life to protect his country, proving that his loyalty to his people is far greater than any financial paycheck. But the true scale of Usyk's wealth is measured by what he silently gives back to his destroyed nation. Through the Usyk Foundation, he has quietly donated millions of dollars to rebuild completely destroyed neighborhoods in Ukraine. He purchases industrial power generators, finances medical operations for wounded soldiers, and provides free shelter for homeless children, operating like a silent ghost of philanthropy who completely refuses to use charity for public media applause. What makes Oleksandr Usyk's modern lifestyle so uniquely fascinating is his complete rejection of modern internet culture. He does not participate in toxic TikTok trends. He doesn't hire expensive public relations managers to filter his thoughts. And he speaks with a raw, broken English authenticity that fans absolutely love. He completely insulates his family from the flashing lights of American paparazzi, preferring the quiet, peaceful forests of Europe over the artificial glamour of Los Angeles. Throughout his rise to a $60 million empire, Usyk has never changed his original inner circle. His coaching staff, his childhood friends, and his managers are the exact same. People who walked with him when he was completely broke. He fiercely protects his team from external corporate snakes, operating with an ancient code of military loyalty that is completely dead in the modern, greedy sports industry. Behind his flawless ring performances lies a dangerous, superhuman training routine that boundary line borders on mental torture. Usyk is notorious for holding his breath underwater for over 4 continuous minutes, swimming for hours in freezing lakes, and performing high-intensity mental puzzles while physically exhausted. This extreme preparation is why he never collapses in the final rounds of a fight, treating 12 rounds of professional boxing like an ordinary walk in the park. For Oleksandr Usyk, true financial freedom is not about buying gold-plated yachts or flying 100 friends to private islands. It is about having the ultimate power to control his own destiny, to defend his country without asking for permission, and to provide absolute security for his 3 beautiful children. He has completely mastered the ultimate secret of success. True wealth is not what you show to the world, but the peace you hold inside your soul. So, what is the ultimate reality of Oleksandr Usyk's extraordinary saga? He is a man who rose from a deadly childhood lung disease to completely paralyze the biggest giants in the heavyweight division. He built a massive $60 million empire, purchased rare custom cars, and conquered every single championship belt on Earth. Yet, he still walks through life with the absolute humility of an ordinary church worker, refusing to let extreme wealth destroy his humanity. Ultimately, Oleksandr Usyk's legendary journey is the definitive blueprint of absolute faith, military discipline, and raw, unfiltered resilience. He conquered the rings of Saudi Arabia, protected the streets of Ukraine, and proved to the world that you can become the ultimate king without ever losing your soul. Drop your completely unfiltered thoughts in the comment section below. Is Oleksandr Usyk the greatest heavyweight boxer of the modern era, or could a prime Mike Tyson defeat his tactical genius? Hit that subscribe button right now to join Legend Stories, turn on notifications, and never miss another deep, raw investigation into the secret lives of history's greatest icons.